I'd recommend this heat gun for just about anything. Can't go wrong with Porter cable, but using this to heat and restore the color on my Jeep's old cladding. Never thought I would ever need one of these, but we sprang a leak in the keel of our sea kayak, so we had to do something. With some polystrips and this great heat gun we got it fixed in a couple hours. It worked great. I liked the heat settings on it, it was affordable. I am definitely happy and our boat is leak-free. It took some practice though to get it right. I've never owned a heat gun before this one, so no idea how it measures up to others. I've used it for several working hours, for a variety of tasks and crafts. It is light, so not tiring to use for long periods of time. Well built and resilient. I only wish it came with some nozzles or diffusers. I never realized how convenient of a tool this is and a must-have. I wanted a heat gun so I could coil my own cables for my keyboard rather than have them cinched up with twist ties or Velcro wraps. Red. Unsightly. Supposedly you can use a hairdryer, but I tried that and got a coil that didn't hold its shape as well as they do in the pictures. I got a 48 inches by 1/4 dowel from my local hardware store for less than $1 and wrapped each cable around and holding the ends in place with electrical tape. I used the heat gun on the first fan setting at about 75% of the temperature setting and moved down the coiled cable at about 1 inch every 5 to 10 seconds or so. After doing 1 to 2 passes and rolling the dowel to cover both the front and back, one of my cables was really long so I did more than 2 passes. I used my kitchen sink sprayer to quench the cable and lock in the coils, making sure not to get any water in the connectors. The coils turned out great in. And if you're wondering, the keyboard is an original Ergodox. I printed a tenting set off of Thingiverse. I like Porter cable. They have never let me down. This heat gun has a variable temperature control, others I've used have high and low. This is a very nice feature. It also has a high-quality rubber cord, not thin thermoplastic junk. It's an old-school cord. Right and proper. I would like to say that as a widow on fixed income, I have to do most of the work on my home. My porch was in dire need of a facelift. The paint was peeling very badly. Not sure if it was from age or maybe previous owners used the wrong paint. I purchased this Porter cable heat gun with the hope that it would assist me in getting a clean surface to paint on. It has worked better than I expected. After perfecting a technique, the job moved along at a good pace. This heat gun has a high and low setting. It was not heavy for me as I worked for hours peeling the paint. It left me with a smooth surface to accept new paint. I am very pleased with this Porter cable heat gun and recommend it highly for those in search of a heat gun. This is a very good quality heat gun with an adjustable temperature dial. One of my favorite features is the flat back acts as a stand so that you can set the gun with the hot end pointing up in order to not burn the table you're working at. See my images. This gun is better quality than other models I have used in the past. My images show the gun after 6 months of almost daily shop use. This product holds up well and I am satisfied with the purchase. This gun works, the long cord is a big plus, and it appears to have been used before I received it. It does not blow out the temperature as implied. See picture above, low to mid 400s at best. In general, it appears to be pretty good, just lacking temperature. This is made in China, and this is likely why it does not blow hotter. Click link in description for more reviews.